who does that? Like, who just puts on a camera and just films herself while they're sleeping? But again, I don't understand the current culture of what people will watch as entertainment or to pass the time. I see guys are connecting. Yes, I am getting a Corvette. I'm getting a Corvette C8 next week. That's been, I guess, the talk of most of the comments. And I've been on IP2. I've seen the post, and I've read a lot of the comments. So as they say in Reddit, the gold is always in the comments. So Maya West, since you want to dox me and put my home address out on the internet, blast me and my social media accounts and the things that I'm trying to do with my life in the world, I'm doing this live as kind of my response to that. Now, I'm not trying to seek retaliation. I'm not. I really am not trying. I'm not trying to be vindictive. But the point is that I raised you on my own for 13 years. 13 years as a single parent. Never been the best parent in the world. There's a lot of parents out there probably have been in similar situations to the one I'm in right now that can totally identify with what I'm having to deal with right now. I'm dealing with a whole bunch of crap right now. But I'm an adult. And I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it and I'll move on. But Maya, you just started being an adult and you've never had to pay for really anything in your life. You've never had to be responsible for bills. But that all ended last night because you decided to call the cops thinking that I'm going to threaten your life and kill you, which there is no record of that, completely false. But just to get attention from the internet and increase your view count and likes and subscribers, whatever your aims were, you basically acted out a scenario where your life was in danger. You called 911. So this is completely self-imposed. You evicted yourself before I had a chance to. So congratulations, Maya, or Tessi, or however you pronounce that bullshit name. You played yourself, as DJ Khaled would say. You done played yourself. And more to the point, yes, I'm pissed. I'm angry. Who wouldn't be angry right now? Who would not be angry right now with having the lives put out on the internet, etc. Now, I've already put a lot of my life on the internet. For those of you who have been seeing my formerly me videos and making the memes and doing the screen captures and finding my public posts on social media, yeah, that's open game, because when I put something out there publicly, I'm accepting both the good and bad of that. And as an adult, I can make that conscious decision and consent to that. But what I never consented to was being part of her live stream and her recording while she's sleeping and capturing the altercation that happened between me and her younger sister, T. Yes, I was hot. Yes, I was pissed. I was level 99 pissed going off on my daughter. Every parent's had that moment when you've gone off and you just went super raw with your emotions. And so, yeah, I did. Now, I've seen the comments. Yes, I do have a temper. I admit that. And I'm actually got anger management classes scheduled. So for those of you that have recommended anger management, it was already something being discussed and worked on. So that is happening. But what you're doing, Maya, is malicious. It's vindictive. It's negative. I just, for the past, I was up till 6:30 in the morning watching your bullshit live stream, watching other content where you're going after people because of either a disability, their ethnicity, or disease, or a thing like cancer. That is horrible. And the problem is I'm, as your father, this is not the person that I raised. I did not raise you to be evil or to do negative things like this to other people or cause other people grief and harm, because that's what you're doing. Now, it's one thing, do it to me and all your followers, your fanboys, I don't know what the labels are for these guys that are like, I don't know if they're simps or white knights trying to come to your rescue. You can rescue yourself. You're completely capable of rescuing yourself. But no, you got to be the damsel in distress. You got to play the victim. But at the time you're doing that, you're going after people and you're causing damage. And it's real damage. It's called real world damage because there's real consequences to the stuff that you put out on the internet. So for all that negative energy and all the bad that you put out on the internet, as your father, I'm gonna always love you. I'm always gonna say I don't want no ill to happen to you. I don't. I cross my heart. I don't want nothing bad to happen. If something bad happened to you, I